Welcome to another MLM Hot Topic Briefing with Tim Sales. This recording was taken from one of Tim's free hour-long training calls. Thousands of people from around the world have participated in Tim's free monthly training calls. If you would like to attend one of Tim's calls live, go to www.firstclassmlmtools.com/free01. And now we pick up with Tim while the call is in progress.
We're going to be talking tonight about how to handle the objection of I'm too busy or I don't have enough time. It's a very, very common objection, but it's difficult sometimes to actually answer it correctly because there's three different versions of it. Okay, and that's what makes it a little bit difficult is that if you answer version number 2 and the prospect actually gives you version number 1, then you've not helped that prospect at all. Right? You're probably upset them. One of the ways that you can get I'm too busy is a legitimate I'm too busy. You know, you call them up and they're in the middle of a quarrel with their family member. All right? A little disagreement going on in the household, and you call in the middle of it and you're all chipper and sounding rosy, and it's just bad timing. You know, it's a legitimate I'm too busy at the moment. So do not handle that objection the way that you would handle, you know, I don't have time to build a business, right? The other type of objection that you can very, very commonly get, it comes up when you fail to use the inviting formula. It's particularly the qualify and the invite part of the inviting formula. Like, let me give you an example. See, there's the second type of this particular objection is frame of mind. Some people just absolutely live in the zone of I don't have enough time. And you can tell this by listening to what it is that they have to say. They'll use the phrase quite often. I don't have time, I'm too busy. And, you know, the real issue here is that this person has forgotten who actually controls their time. Right? They think that somebody else controls their time. And then, of course, the third type of too busy objection is an unexpressed objection. And an unexpressed objection is basically an excuse. So they use I don't have time or I don't, you know, I'm too busy as an excuse from telling you the truth. All right? So they can't, the idea of telling you that they don't want to do it is, you know, too much for them to handle, and so they would rather say, I don't have time. And we as a society have just basically really bought into that it's okay to use the excuse, I don't have time. What I'm trying to do is give you these three scenarios, because your ability to identify which real objection that you're getting or which real question or statement that you're getting is really the you know, the very first milestone that you're going to have to do correctly or identify correctly if you want to solve the problem. Okay, so you've got to identify it right. Right? So a legitimate one, the way you would identify that particular one is that you listen to what the person says. Okay? And if they say, you know, I'm on the phone long distance right now, can we do this another time? Okay, well, that's a legitimate one. But the very first step is to really to listen in and just observe what's going on. In terms of the frame of mind one, when it's happened 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 times, then that's when you begin to get clued in. Hey, okay, this is very common for this fella. He's always saying that he doesn't have time. Okay, so that particular person needs help, and so you have to identify this one correctly. And if a person uses I don't have time, and let's suppose that it just so happens that it occurs when they say, is this network marketing? And you say, yes, it is. And then they say, I don't have time. Well, now, is it really I don't have time? Or is it I really don't want to do network marketing? You get the difference. All right, so you have to identify the correct one before you go and handle it.
This Hot Topic briefing was taken from one of Tim's monthly MLM training calls. Want to get more people to join your MLM business? Tim built a downline of 56,000 people in 5 years, starting part-time. See exactly how he did it at www.firstclassmlmtools.com /free01.